The reason you are broke is not what you think it is. It is not the economy. It is not your salary. It's not where you were born. It's not the government. It is not lack of opportunity. It is something nobody will ever say to your face. And the moment I tell you what it is, you are either going to be angry or you are going to feel the most clarity you've never felt before about your financial life. You will never think about money the same way again. In 2026, with the internet in your pocket, free education on every topic imaginable, AI tools that can help one person do the work of an entire team, global platform that pay you in dollars, regardless of where you live, and more information about how to make money online than any generation human history have ever had access to. In 2026, with all this available to you, being broke for most people is a decision. I know it is hard to hear. I know it sounds harsh, but stay, because I'm not saying your situation is easy. I'm not saying the system is fair. I'm not saying there is no real challenges to building wealth in Nigeria. The economy is genuinely difficult. Inflation is real. Opportunity are still not equally distributed. All of this is true. But here is what is also true. Every single day, people who grew up poorer than you, with fewer resources than you, in other circumstances than you, are making money online, building businesses from scratch with their phone, earning in dollars from their bedrooms, creating financial freedom from a starting point that looked impossible from outside. So if the barrier is truly external, why are those people succeeding? Why are others with more resource still stuck? The answer is uncomfortable, but it is the most important answer. It is not money that is keeping you broke. It is your relationship with discomfort. Let me explain. Every single thing that will change your financial life right now is on the other side of discomfort. Learning new skills is uncomfortable. Starting before you are ready is uncomfortable. Posting content when nobody is watching is uncomfortable. Teaching a client and risking rejection is uncomfortable. Saying no to spending so you can save is uncomfortable. Doing the work at night when you are tired is uncomfortable. Staying consistent when results are slow is uncomfortable. Every single thing on the other side is uncomfortable, and most people choose comfort every time, not because they are lazy, not because they don't want to live a better life, but because the human brain is literally wired to avoid discomfort. It's a survival mechanism. Your brain does not know the difference between discomfort of physical danger and the discomfort of starting a business. It treats both same way. Avoid it. Retreat safely. Choose what is familiar. And familiar for most people is staying exactly where they are. Here is the pattern I want you to recognize in your own life. You watch video like this one. You read something spiritual. You read something inspiring. You see someone online and you think, I can do that. You feel excitement, you make plans, you maybe even start, then discomfort arrives. The first video gets low view, the first client says no, the first digital product made no sales, the skill feels harder than you expected, the result is slower than you hoped, and in that moment of discomfort, your brain offers you the most dangerous thought. Maybe this is not for me, so you stopped. And a few weeks later, a new opportunity comes along. You get excited again. You start again. Discomfort arrives again. You stopped again. This cycle has kept more people broke than any economic policy, than any corrupt government, that any unfair system ever has. Not because those things are not real, but because of the cycle of starting and stopping guarantees that nothing ever gets the time it needs to actually work. The people actually making Nigeria right now are not actually smarter than you. They are not more talented. They did not start with more money. They made one decision that you have not made yet. They decided to stay uncomfortable for long enough to see results. The copywriter earning dollar from her bedroom was terrible at copywriting. For the first 3 months, she stayed uncomfortable. The YouTuber with hundreds of thousands of subscribers posted videos 6 months that got under 100 views. He stayed uncomfortable. The freelancer billing international clients monthly was rejected by the first 15 clients she pitched. She stayed uncomfortable. Staying uncomfortable is the entire secret, not a strategy, not a tool, not a specific side hustle. The willingness to keep going when everything new is screaming stop. That is the differentiator. Let me get practical now, because I don't want this video to be just another thing that made you feel something but change nothing. Here is the specific discomfort you need to walk through to change your financial situation. Discomfort number 1, learning a skill before you earn from it. This means weeks or months of practicing something with not immediate financial return. Most people quit here. They want to earn while they learn. And while that is possible eventually, the foundation requires a period of pure learning with no income coming from it. Give yourself 30 to 60 days to learn before you earn. Discomfort number 2. Putting your work in front of people before it is perfect. Your first video will not be great. Your first design will not be the best. Your first piece of copy will have weaknesses. Post it anyway, send it anyway, submit it anyway. Perfection is comfort disguised as a standard. Progress requires imperfect action. Discomfort number 3. Asking for money. Pricing your service, pitching clients, selling your product. Most Nigerians find this deeply uncomfortable. We were not taught to advocate for the value of our work, but you will never earn what you are worth until you are willing to say out loud what your work costs and hold that price without apologizing. Discomfort number 4 is continuing when result is slow. This is the hardest one because slow results feels like failure, but slow results are always just early stage results. Every business, every channel, every income stream starts slow. The people who succeed are the ones who interpreted slow as temporary instead of interpreting it as a sign to quit. Discomfort number 5 is protecting your financial boundaries. Saying no to people who want money you cannot afford to give. Saying no to lifestyle upgrades that feel deserved but are not yet sustainable. Saying to yourself, when the urge to spend what should be saved becomes overwhelming. Financial boundaries are some of the most uncomfortable conversations you will ever have with family, with friends, with yourself. But without them, every single naira you earn flows out fast as they flow in. I want you to do something right now as you watch this. Think about the last time you stopped doing something that could have changed your financial future. The businesses you did not start, the skills you started and abandoned, the content you posted twice and stopped, the savings plan you quit after 1 month. Now ask yourself honestly, did you stop because it was not working, or did you stop because it was uncomfortable and the discomfort felt like a sign to quit? For most people, it was the discomfort, not the evidence, and that is true for you. Then the good news is this: the thing that is keeping you broke is not outside your control. It is inside your head, and what is inside your head can be changed, not easily, but deliberately, with practice, with community, with content that reminds you every single week why the discomfort is worth it. I'm going to end this video with a motivational speech. I'm going to give you something specific to do today. Write down one thing you have been avoiding because you are uncomfortable, the skills you have not started learning, the content you have not posted, the clients you have not pitched, the business you've not started, the savings habits you have not built. Just one. Write it down. Then do one small thing in the direction of that thing today, not the whole thing. One small step. Watch one tutorial. Write one post. Send one message. Save one small amount. One step. Because the person who takes one uncomfortable step today is already ahead of the person who is waiting to feel ready. You are never going to feel ready. Ready is a feeling that arrives after you start, not before. So start. Uncomfortable, imperfect, unsure. Start anyway. If the video said something to you that other videos have not said before, I need you to do one thing right now. Subscribe to this channel, not because I'm asking you to, but because you need a weekly reminder that the life you want is on the other side of discomfort you keep avoiding. And I'm going to be here every week to remind you of that in the most practical, honest, most useful way I know. Also, drop a comment below. Tell me the one uncomfortable thing you have been avoiding that you are going to face this week. Say it loud in the comment section, because the moment you say it publicly, it becomes harder to keep avoiding it. I read every comment and I will reply to yours. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this today, not tomorrow. Today. Someone who is working hard and wondering why nothing is changing. This might be the video that changes everything for them. I will see you in the next one.